I'm talking to Marcus Schmidt. He's a Windows community manager at Microsoft. Marcus, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, Mark. How are you?
Good. Thanks for talking with me today.
You bet.
So what does the Windows community manager do? What's your day-to-day tasks?
Well, my day-to-day job is a social media job. I spend a lot of time with our community that exists today and understanding what's on their mind and trying to participate in the conversations that they have around Windows. Also spend a lot of time out looking for new community members that might want to come in and join our community. And we define the community fairly broadly. It's not just one site, one destination, one social media outlet, but it's people that are passionate about Windows, the operating system, Windows Live, the stuff that's in the cloud. You know, how do we get those folks energized and involved and give them a place where they can talk about the products that we have and why they love them?
Right. So Twitter is obviously one of those places.
Twitter is definitely one of those places.
Now, do you guys have, besides yourself, do you guys have like a team that's dedicated to following what people are talking about on social media sites?
We do. I'm a member of a 3-person team, so we're a whopping 3 people strong here to run the whole Windows social media world. We do work with a lot of outside agencies, though. We have some agency partners and some other technology providing partners that help us do that social media listening.
Right.
We work with one here in Seattle called Visible Technologies that makes TrueCast.
Right. So you guys are, right now you're working on the latest version of Windows 7.
Yep. That's
in beta right now.
Yeah, it actually moved from beta to RC here just earlier last week.
Okay. So when are we expecting a release on that, or about when?
Well, we've said publicly we're committed to releasing before the holidays, so we're locked in for the holiday season. We're looking forward to it.
Okay. Well, that's good to hear.
Yeah.
So with a lot of the tracking you guys are doing online as far as what people are talking about with Windows, what's some of the feedback you guys are getting about Windows 7?
So far it's been phenomenally great. I mean, people are coming back and saying, you know, best release of Windows since Windows 98, really works well with everything that I have on my machine, makes my machine faster just by installing the new version. It's secure, it's stable, they like the new user interface elements, the new taskbar and the jump lists and some of those things. So I would say the feedback's just been phenomenally over the top wonderful up until now.
Yeah. Yeah, I've even seen some people, you know, they're Mac people, even kind of seeing some of the new UI elements and kind of like, you know, appreciating what they're seeing.
Yeah, I think those people...
Maybe not converting, but...
Maybe not converting, but maybe we can at least get them to dual boot their systems and give it a shot.
There you go.
Yeah.
So Windows 7 is coming out soon. Future versions of Windows, you guys are always working on the next thing.
For sure.
Is there a possibility we might see some social media functionality kind of baked into future versions of Windows?
It's an interesting question. I mean, it's stuff that we're always looking at new and interesting trends that are emerging and whether or not Windows and how Windows could play a role there. I mean, it starts with something just as simple as baking in things like RSS feeds into Windows, which we've done for a long time. So I think it's something we're keeping our eye on. I can't give you a for sure yes or no, but it's definitely something we're keeping our eye on.
It's probably kind of tough because, you know, everything's changing so fast, you know.
Yeah.
How do you stick with, you know, go with one technology or another?
If you would have said when we started planning Windows 7, you know, several years ago, hey, you got to have Twitter functionality baked in, people would have said, what the heck's Twitter? Right? At that time, it wasn't even. So you got to kind of roll with the technology, but it's something we're keeping our eye on for sure.
Right. Now, a lot of people use their computer mostly for just doing stuff on the net, and they're not really using a lot of the other applications and functionality that a full-blown OS has. Are we going to see, either with Windows 7 or future versions of Windows, just kind of a scaled-down, net-only kind of version?
No, I wouldn't say net-only, but we definitely are looking at a variety of different SKUs that appeal to different folks that want to do different things with their PCs. One of the versions of Windows 7 that's coming out is Windows 7 Starter Edition, which is only going to be offered through OEMs, and it's really designed to go with netbooks. So you got a low-cost version of Windows that has functionality designed for netbooks and really can help people that just want to have those machines that might do, you know, just 1 or 2 or 3 things. I do think that you're right. People are starting to not really consciously think about, oh, what's on my PC and what's on the web. It's all kind of blending together. So we're committed to making sure we give customers the best of the software that they have on their own PC plus the experience they want to have on the web.
Right, right. And with cloud services, it's kind of more of the same.
Exactly. It's software and service together, and really, for a customer shouldn't really have to think, oh, this is a web thing or this is a PC thing. They should just think about what they want to do. Like, I want to take photos, download my photos, and share my photos. Well, that's a combination of stuff I'm going to do on my PC and stuff I'm going to do on the web.
So, Marcus, where can we find out more about Windows on Twitter?
Well, if you want to go to check out the Windows Twitter account, that's at MSWindows. And if there's a couple other Twitter accounts you want to check out too. That one is at Windows Live, which is all of our online and PC components that
You
work
guys are doing
with.
some exciting stuff with
Yeah,
Live. Yeah,
exactly. Windows Live's cool, and then there's an IE account for Internet Explorer folks, and there's a whole host of other ones. I mean, actually, one of the best places to go is that WeFollow. Have you heard of WeFollow?
Yeah.
Go there, do a search on Microsoft. You'll see a bunch of folks. At the top of the list is always Major Nelson from Xbox, but then you'll see some of the other people down below.
Okay, cool. All right, well, thanks for talking with me today, Marcus.
Yeah, thank you, Mark.
All right.